For years, the world has admired the magnetic charm and irresistible chemistry between Yaman and Demet Özdemir. From their first on-screen appearance together, fans knew they were witnessing something extraordinary, something that went beyond scripted lines and perfectly timed glances. The electricity between them was undeniable, and the rumors of real love behind the cameras only grew stronger with time. But for the longest while, both of them denied it, insisting it was all professional. Until now. Because finally, Yaman has revealed the truth, and what he said has left millions of fans in shock. It all started during an interview in Italy. Ken was asked a simple question: "Have you ever fallen in love with a co-star?" He smiled, hesitated, and then said softly, "We promised not to fall in love, but we did." That one sentence was enough to make headlines across the world. Journalists froze. Fans couldn't believe what they heard. The silence that followed was heavier than any confession he had ever made. For years, everyone had wondered about what really happened behind the scenes of Erkenci Kuss. Their connection was so natural, so emotional, that even other actors on set admitted they had never seen anything like it. They weren't just acting, they were living the story. Every look, every touch, every improvised moment between Ken and Demet seemed to carry something unspoken, something real. And now, after so much time, Ken's quiet confession finally confirmed what millions had always suspected. He explained that when they first met, they both agreed to stay professional. "We knew we had to protect the project," he said. "We told each other, no matter what happens, we won't cross that line. But sometimes, emotions don't ask for permission." His voice trembled as he spoke, his usually confident tone replaced with genuine vulnerability. "There were moments," he continued, "when I forgot where the scene ended and real life began." Demet had once said something similar years ago. In a rare emotional interview, she admitted, "Sometimes, it was hard to separate myself from the character. When I looked into his eyes, I didn't see a script, I saw a person who understood me." Those words, which at the time seemed harmless, now carry a completely different meaning. Ken revealed that their promise not to fall in love was made out of fear of losing everything they had worked for, fear of public judgment, and fear that their connection would be turned into a spectacle. "We didn't want to ruin something beautiful," he said. "So we tried to control it. But you can't control love." He described the first moment he realized his feelings for her had gone beyond friendship. It was during a late-night shoot, under the soft glow of studio lights. "We were exhausted," he recalled, "but she smiled at me, and in that moment, everything around me disappeared. I realized I wasn't just acting anymore." After that night, things changed. The chemistry that fans saw on screen became impossible to hide. The smallest gestures, a touch on the arm, a shared laugh, a long silence, all carried real emotion. And although they continued to deny it publicly, everyone on set knew what was happening. "We didn't need to say it," Ken admitted. "Everyone could feel it." But like many love stories born under the spotlight, theirs was complicated. Fame came quickly, and with it, endless rumors, jealousies, and the pressure of public expectations. "It wasn't easy," Ken confessed. "We were young, overwhelmed, and constantly watched. Every smile, every word was analyzed. Sometimes, we couldn't even be ourselves." When the series ended, their relationship, whatever it truly was tested. Ken received international offers, and soon after, he moved to Italy to start a new chapter. Demet, meanwhile, stayed in Turkey, focusing on her acting and personal growth. The distance, the silence, and the chaos of fame created an unspoken wall between them. "I thought leaving would help," he said, "but it didn't. Some people stay with you, no matter where you go." Fans never stopped connecting the two of them. Even years later, every time Demet appeared at an award show or Ken posted something emotional, people immediately drew parallels. Their names have been tied together ever since. And now, Ken's admission seems to confirm what everyone had long suspected, that their bond was more than just friendship, and that their story never truly ended. He went on to explain that there were times he tried to forget. "I told myself it was just part of the job," he said. But then I'd hear her laugh, or see her photo somewhere, and all those memories came back. He admitted that some of the most emotional moments of his career were inspired by her, even when they hadn't spoken for months. When asked if he ever regretted falling in love, he smiled gently and said, "How can you regret something that made you feel alive?" That simple answer brought tears to the interviewer's eyes. For the first time, the world saw Yaman not as the confident star, but as a man who once loved deeply, and still carries that love quietly in his heart. Demet, on her side, has never confirmed nor denied anything. But just days after Can's confession went viral, she posted a simple story on Instagram, a sunset photo with the words, "Some promises are never meant to be kept." Fans immediately connected the dots. The internet exploded with speculation. Was this her response? Was this her way of saying she remembered too? In the following weeks, both their fanbases united in nostalgia. Edits, tributes, and fan videos flooded YouTube and TikTok. Old behind-the-scenes clips resurfaced, every laugh, every look suddenly felt like proof of the love they had tried so hard to hide. "We promised not to fall in love," one fan captioned a video, but the way they looked at each other says they did. Even celebrities and close friends of the two reacted to the revelation. One director who worked with them said, "Their connection was something I've never seen before. It was pure emotion. I think everyone on that set fell a little bit in love with their story." Can's confession also reignited hope among fans that they might one day reunite, even if not as lovers, at least as co-stars. "If destiny brought them together once," one fan wrote, "maybe it will do it again." But perhaps the most touching part of Can's confession came toward the end of the interview. He looked down, smiled faintly, and said, "I think part of me will always belong to that story. It taught me what love really feels like, even when it's impossible." Those words hit millions of hearts. Because behind the fame, the glamour, and the headlines, there was a man remembering something beautiful and painful at the same time. A love that was both a gift and a wound. And maybe that's why this story has resonated so deeply with people all around the world. It's not just about Can and Demet. It's about every love we've had to let go of, every promise we couldn't keep, every what if that still lingers in our minds. When asked if he still keeps in touch with her, Can hesitated for a moment. "Some people," he said softly, "you don't need to talk to, because they never really leave your heart." And with that, the interview ended. No more words were needed. The silence spoke for itself, a silence filled with memories, regrets, and the echo of a love that was never supposed to happen, but did. Because in the end, that's what makes their story unforgettable. They promised not to fall in love, but they did. And the world will never forget it. Even now, when Yaman speaks about love, his tone changes, softer, deeper, almost nostalgic. "Some stories don't end," he once said. "They just stay inside you." And maybe that's the real truth behind his confession, a love that was never meant to happen, yet refuses to fade away.